Haha, I am back, and I am going to show you a new card trick that I learned, and I'm going to do it on myself. Aha! Where did this come from? Nice deck of cards. Bazow! Yes, my deck of cards is quite a deck. Hopefully this is an unedited video, and I'm going to try to keep it unedited as much as possible. What was that? Ow. That hurt. So let's see what happens. Alright, this is my standard deck of cards that I created out of midair. Full deck. And I am going to flip it. I've been working on this trick all week, so it's going to be good. Flick it from here, through the air, into my hand. So, here we go. That didn't work. Was I supposed to say something before I did that? No. I don't really have that much to talk about right now, except for that card trick that messed up. But, try a little stand-up comedy, maybe. Well, not really stand-up comedy. I mean, I am standing up, but as far as being comedy, I don't know. I do want to say that, I do really, I really understand that stand-up comedians are very, it takes a lot of memory to be a stand-up comedian. A stand-up comedian has to remember the lines. It's just like acting, basically. Well, not just like acting, but I mean as far as the lines go, being able to remember all these different topics that you're talking about and then saying it on stage in front of people. I don't know if I could do that, so... And that brings me to an interesting idea. Do you remember when you were in school, if you went to school, and you had to give like this big speech in front of class, and let's say you have a class size of between 25 to 40 people, or if you're in college, it could be anywhere from 30 to 120, I guess. But anyway, I guess the whole solution was, to pretend everyone in the audience or the classmates are in their underwear. Well, that might work for some people, but for me, no. Because even if I pictured everyone in their underwear, the first time someone starts going, the first time someone starts doing that in the audience, I'm going to be like, oh my god, they're not paying attention to me, I'm boring, I can't get out of this because the teacher's right there, they're going to grade me on my performance, and there's nothing I can do. I got all these people looking at me, staring at me. And then there's a couple people going, so that's that. I mean, it's hard to do. You just can't imagine people in their underwear. It doesn't matter. So let's see. What else can I talk about? I was going to tell a couple of jokes. Let's see. What kind of jokes? Oh yeah. This joke I've told a few different people. I don't know if I've actually said it on here yet or not. But anyway. Alright, there's this guy who goes into this, there's this guy who goes into a doctor's office, and when he walks in, there's this old woman sitting next to this table, and there's a couple of couches, there's a couple of couches, like, next to it. She's on one couch, and there's a couch and table in between. Okay, and he sits down on the couch that's on the other side of the table from her, and he just sits down and he's like, hello, I'm here to see the doctor, of course. How are you doing? And she's like, She looks up, she's like 80, 90. She looks up, she's like, yes, I've been waiting here a couple hours. I've been waiting to see the doctor. And he's like, how come it's taking so long for the doctor to come out? I'm in real pain here. I have real pain on my side. And the woman is like, oh, well, I don't really mind that much because these peanuts here are delicious. And then, of course, he points to a bowl of peanuts that are on the table. And he leans over, looks at it, and was like, oh, yeah, those look pretty good. So he picks one up and eats it, And he's like, yeah, that was pretty good. A couple hours go by. He's looking for, there's no magazines here, just that bowl of peanuts and the woman. He goes to the woman, he's like, hey, excuse me, did you make an appointment to see the doctor? Does he even know you're here? She's like, no, well, yes, I made an appointment at 10 o'clock, and now it's like 2 o'clock, but these peanuts are so delicious. So the guy is like, well, I'm just really in pain here because of my side. I just want to see the doctor. What kind of doctor doesn't see his patients that have been waiting here for 4 hours? That's the woman anyway. And, so he has a few more peanuts, and this lady starts doing that, and then the guy is like, wow, she must really like these peanuts a lot. So he takes a few more, eats them, and about 30 minutes goes by. The guy is really mad, really angry. He's like, oh my God, I'm going to die because of my side. I think I might have a broken rib or something. And the woman is like, well, I just love these peanuts so much. So the guy looks at the bowl, it's about almost gone, so he just like eats the rest of the peanuts, and the woman is going on hers, and another 30 minutes go by, and then the guy's like, wow, there's no more peanuts here. The doctor hasn't seen me. He hasn't seen you. You've been waiting here for like 5 hours. I've been waiting here for 3. And where is this? What kind of doctor is this? And she's like, I don't really know, but those peanuts were so delicious. And the guy is like, wow, yeah, they were. I had about 15 of them. They're really good. Do you know where I can get some more? And she's like, well, I bought them, but they were chocolate covered, and I don't have my teeth, so I just sucked all the chocolate off of them. And he looks down at the empty bowl full of the peanuts, which had no chocolate on them. He thinks to himself for a second, and then he proceeds to get sick. Ha ha ha. That was a stupid joke. What else was I going to talk about? My hamster. My hamster doesn't have a name yet, but I think I'm going to name it in a couple days because it deserves a name. It's sleeping right now. It's good. Do you ever get mad about, people at the card table that, seem to have a lucky night, and they might be having some extra cards that no one notices. They're like, yeah, I need an ace of spades to finish out my hand here. Oh, there it is. And then they just do that, no one notices. Or even a magician who's like, yeah, I got an ace of spades. I got another ace of spades. They just keep coming out of my sleeve. Look at that. Wow. And they do that. But, there's a really easy way to take care of that. All you gotta do is wait until the afternoon of the night you're having the card game. Eat a deck of cards. Yeah, that's right. Eat a deck of cards. Whole deck. And, when you're playing the game, that guy is sitting there. He's like, I just finished off that hand with the ace high straight. You're like, oh, I can beat that. Reach into I got a got a deck of cards in my stomach. So you pull it out of your stomach, you know, let it on the table. After you do that, I doubt anyone is going to want to, you know, play anymore, because they'll all be sick, disgusted. They'll be like, oh man, that guy just pulled a deck of cards out of his stomach. That doesn't happen too often. So I guess that's all I wanted to say for today. Don't really have any other ideas right now for this video. So, see you next time.